What's up, guys? We are here with my first ever live stream on the Jed Wrestling YouTube channel right here. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be answering some questions. I'm going to be doing all that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got all the current day champions right here in action figure form. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, and then LA Knight. Yeah, we're gonna wait for some people to hop on here right now. Right now, nobody's on, but yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be answering a lot of questions, of course. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it down. I will try my best to answer it. Without further ado, here we go. So like I said, we're waiting for some more people to jump on here. And I decided to not do my face in this live stream. This is just going to be more so to just like have the figures right here, and like ask me a question about a certain figure. If I have that certain figure, maybe I'll put it in the ring, and then maybe leave it there or something. I still can't get over Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental title. That was awesome. His match against Braun Breaker was amazing. And it looks like we have somebody on right now. So that's pretty cool. Just nobody in the chat yet. Do you have AJ? I would assume this is MHW figure, action figures, excuse me, right here. Do you have AJ? I would assume he's talking about AJ Styles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to go find him. This is probably my favorite AJ Styles figure that they've ever done. The Ultimate Edition AJ Styles. I believe series. This might have been wave 15. I don't think it was 16. Oh wait, I think it was 16. But AJ Styles, great jacket, even though it's rubber. It would have been cool cloth, but you still get the cloth hood and everything. And of course, great articulation on this figure, considering that it's an Ultimate Edition. People have been saying that they've been having like issues with the lead articulation nowadays. I don't really like I don't know. They say it's stiff these days, and I definitely could agree somewhat. What about Wes Lee? Isn't that the dude that was on? Oh yeah, I know Wes Lee. He was in NXT. He still is, and I don't have his figure. Unfortunately, I think he had a figure in Elite '94, and I do not have it. But yeah, I have AJ Styles. We're gonna wait for some more questions to pop up here. Now that we appear to have some more viewers in the chat, we are going to look at a figure right now that I just picked up today. That being the Monday Night Wars Rob Van Dam figure right here. This is very, very cool. I love the singlet design on this. Just a bunch of like wacky different patterns, and what wacky different colors to the back. You got some green with that yin yang logo that he used to have. This head sculpt, in my opinion, I don't really like. This head sculpt. I'll try to find an RVD figure that I could swap it with, but I don't know. It's just like I feel like if there was a little bit more facial hair on there, it would look better because that's what RVD used to have. But yeah, MHW Action Figure says he wants that figure so bad. I did. I wanted this figure so bad. And I was finally able to find it at Walmart. I've been looking through so many WalMarts trying to find this. Here it is. That's my first Monday Night Wars figure that I ever got right here. And I really want the Austin, like the Wave One, Steve Austin that had the beer can and then like the promo gear based off of the defining moments. I really want that Steve Austin. I wasn't able to find it in the store, unfortunately. He's also got. Oh, wait a second. We got a question right here. MHW Action Figures. What is your favorite fig? I definitely want to show this off right here. This is actually right next to me. Cody Rhodes. The Seth Rollins. I'm just gonna disconnect him from Cody Rhodes right now because we're not necessarily focusing on the Seth. It's still a great figure, but we're just focusing on the Cody right now. This is the Hell in a Cell 2022 Cody Rhodes. I've showcased it on the channel before, and yes, this is my favorite figure in my collection. Close second is probably the Top Picks Logan Paul. There's going to be a review coming on that within the next week. So I'd expect a review on the Top Picks Logan Paul. I already have it recorded, but I'm going to be dropping it while I'm on vacation because I'm going to be going on vacation soon. But I'm still going to try to provide videos. I'm still going to try to provide wrestling news and everything. I'm going on vacation for like a week. But yes, here's the Cody Rhodes. Ringside exclusive, torn pec. It's absolutely insane. I think they could change up the head sculpts a little bit. Like if you look at these two Codys, I think this is like basically the same head sculpt, just different eye color, obviously. But it has to be appreciated that they at least like try to make it a little different with like the repaint. and the attire is also very, very cool. It's basically half Elite 101, which is that, and then half white. And I love the boots, especially like the logos on the boots. That just looks really official and really fresh. Much better than the basic. I just think that looks or the main event series. I just think that looks pretty weird and unfinished. But yeah, I absolutely love that Cody. Let me know your thoughts on Cody in the live chat. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. But yeah, so what are your thoughts on Jey Uso being the Intercontinental Champion? Because I noticed online a lot of people were like Braun Breaker deserves, like a few particular people, they were like Braun Breaker deserves better. Let's save room for the younger talent. What are you guys' thoughts? That MHW action figures is so happy. I am too. Yeet. I love Jey Uso. I'm glad he finally got his moment. And I forgot to mention with the Rob Van Dam, he also came with the head of the disciple for the Build-A-Figure. I'm not quite sure who the disciple is. If you're more educated on the character, let me know in the live chat. You thought Jimmy should have returned? Me too, bro. When's Jimmy Uso coming back? I detailed in Wrestling News that Rikishi like asked his fans to pray for him, but sources like people close to Jimmy Uso have spoken to him, and he says he's fine, which is good. But I just want Jimmy Uso to come back, bro. Hopefully at Bad Blood, that would be cool. Return of the Cody Roman versus the Bloodline match, that would be very cool. Just real quick, who is your tribal chief? Roman Reigns or Solo Sikoa? let me know in the let me know in the chat. I feel like it's gonna be really one sided, but just let me know. Roman, yep. I figured. He's the real OTC. I acknowledge my tribal chief, not Solo. But yes, how hyped are you for the Bad Blood? Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu versus oh wait, Cody and Roman. Yes, how hyped are you for that? Let me know in the live chat. Hey, that rhymed. That was cool. That was a match that I'm waiting for. Yeah. The entire time it was like just like I was wondering when Roman Reigns was actually gonna like wrestle because he was just beating up the Bloodline for weeks, but now he's scheduled to wrestle. And he's not like a full blown babyface towards Cody Rhodes at least, because he's like you're in my way in life, and he also wants his championship back. The Rhea Liv match might be cool with the shark cage. I agree. I'm excited for that. I think Dominic Mysterio might pull like an Enzo Amore. Like you remember when Enzo Amore snuck out of the shark cage? That was really funny. And I think he might interfere in that match. That would be really funny. Just a funny little callback. I miss Enzo, bro. I miss Enzo. But yeah, that match should be really good. I'm excited for that. They've had a really good rivalry, and I think that Liv Morgan's character work has grown on me a lot ever since she turned heel, and I also think she's better in the ring. So just overall, I think Liv is in a better place than she was when she was a babyface because she's got more defined character. Do you have Seth? I'm gonna show my favorite Seth Rollins figure right now. I just grabbed it. Here is the Elite 109 Seth Rollins right here. This is probably my favorite. I did pick up the new Elite 112 recently, and here's the Elite 112. Problems with this figure. This applies to both. This particular problem applies to both sets. The head is really like loose, not necessarily loose like it's just shaking around all the time. But if you I was doing the spot where I was connecting when I was connecting Seth and then Logan Paul for like the superplex, and his head kept popping off. I found that really annoying, and it's also a problem that applies to the Elite 109 Seth too, because the head comes off pretty easily. But the main problem with the Elite 112 Seth that I wanted to address is indeed the leg articulation. I mean, you can get it to move, but it's just like I don't know. I don't know if it's just my copy. And then if you move this particular leg up, you can see that like it just falls down. It's really like I like not limp. If anything, it's really stiff. The loose head, I have that problem with my Carmelo Elite. Yeah, I never actually got around to picking up the Carmelo Hayes. I might get it. I'm just not really huge on the head sculpt. I think they could resemble Carmelo Hayes better. I want a new elite Carmelo Hayes with his new tights, like what he's been wearing on SmackDown, maybe with like red or blue or something. I know they already did red, but I would want like red tights Carmelo. I think that would be awesome. Mattel's got a lot of figures they got to start pumping out in terms of like new characters that have arrived on the main roster. We saw a lot at SDCC. I saw that in the wild, but the jacket and glasses were stolen on the Carmelo. You mean? That's pretty crazy. I bet somebody was just using the jacket for the Seth because a lot of the new Seth elites they don't come with the like the jacket or anything. MHW figure says yeah on the Carmelo. So far, our only person in the chat is MHW figures, and we have 2 people on and only 3 people in the bye MHW action figures. See ya. I hope you have a great night too. One last message for you. Yeet. You know I had to throw that in there. Other night's glasses are wonky. And, oh dear, oh dear. There he is, got the glasses back on. Yeah. Good grief, man. Glasses don't stay on. They weren't particularly meant for LA Knight, but they've come out with some new ones with the glasses, like the Ultimate. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the glasses off. Let me grab another drink here. Currently, I don't know why I'm talking. Nobody's actually on the stream right now. I'm just gonna wait, just like sit back for a second, just until some more people hop on, if they do hop on. I'm also gonna put the like the figures back. You put RVD on the shelf. Attitude Era shelf, RVD. One second, I think I might actually leave him in here just to show him off a little bit. I'm gonna put him like this way instead. But I'm gonna try to get these freaking glasses back in the LA Knight, dude. I don't know why it's just all of a sudden so loose. They always stayed on. Come on, NA. Once again, I don't know why I'm talking because nobody else is on currently. But I'm gonna put the interchangeable parts back in their compartments. I'm definitely gonna leave like the thumbs up posing hands on the RVD most of the time, like these style, so you can do Rob Van Dam. Get him in a good pose. Legs are kind of stiff. I don't know if I've pointed that out yet. But yeah, that like I said, that's an issue that a lot of people are saying they have with the elites nowadays. But I'm kind of half and half. I mean, like a lot of the. Let me try to get a new age elite that posts around good. This is the Butch, and this one's leg articulation ain't so bad. I mean, like other side it's kind of stiff, but like when you get to like the actual ball joint over here, then it's not so bad. And my voice is a little raspy. I have been sick recently. Looks like we've got one person on. Of course, like you look over at the screen, you can see the amount of people that are on. So far, we got 3 likes and 1 person on. So at least I'm not talking to nobody here. At least I don't have to have those awkward little pauses. Like what I feel like it's a little more relaxed because you got like you know, like during the mainstream videos you feel like you can't just like stop talking. You feel like that would be really cryptic if they can't see your face, right? You got to keep on talking. So on the live stream and like as people hop on and off, I feel like it's a lot more relaxed. But yeah, now we got, oh wait, we had two people for a second, now we got one. Good grief, dude. For the sake of it, I'm gonna pop the Cody back into the ring. So far, we got 4 likes and 1 person is on. Not quite sure who that is. 2 people now. We got 2 people. Now 1. Good grief, dude. What are you people doing? Something interesting about the RVD box, it had like the 2K24 My Rise thing on it, and then I could have the code inside. I'm so saving this box, by the way. It's really, really sick. Then, of course, to the back, you got more of the same design with RVD on the back, looking like a stud. Stand up the figures a little more. They're kind of leaning against the ropes a little too much for my liking. I feel like they're just going to slide down and like go like this. Then I'd have to clean all that up. If you see a problem is about to happen, you gotta eliminate it. You gotta end the problem before it even starts. That's life lessons with Jed Wrestling. I just gotta learn that them glasses aren't meant for LA Knight. They can't really fit on his face that well. One thing I haven't tried yet, ringside exclusive Cody still has the like the neck tattoo going onto the head a little bit. So I'm gonna see how it would look with the basic head on there. It's the same head mold, so it ought to look pretty nice. Very similar eye color as well. Is it just me, or does that head look a little bigger? I don't know. That's kind of weird. And then the elite head on the basic. That goes kind of the way you expect. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it that way. My apologies. Yeet. There we go. The belt really doesn't go around Gunther's waist the best. And I like it when you have like the belts, you can still see like part of the attire. So I like to have it like more higher up on the waist, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, moving closer over here to Cody Rhodes. Looks like we've got one person on currently. I can see right now that the RVD head is a little glossy. Like in the light, it like shines. Can you see that? That's weird. Yeah, I should probably swap this. I should probably swap this head. I think it would look better. The classic one they used to use on the older elites. I think that would look better. Down he goes. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it around his waist because he can't really hold the edge of the belt too well. So I think I'm just gonna have him yeeting with the belt around the waist. And I'm gonna get another hand so he can yeet. Here he is. He's got the two yeeting hands. Jey Uso, Intercontinental Champion. That's great. It's great to see him win a singles title. But what I was trying to show there, if you got like the really fake looking Cody belt, you can like have the Nightmare on the inside, turned around. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, and I don't think you can actually do it when it's actually on his waist. But it's gonna take a little bit, obviously. But you got the you need to clip it up, and then it looks like that. That's something that not a lot of people have done. George Montalvo, I think that's how you say it, says, hey, hey, right back to you, Oos. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to have the Cody holding the belt instead of wearing it. Cause it would be a little hard to clip around the waist when the studs are actually like going like into his body, if you know what I mean, like into the torso area. Yeah, that head is too stiff. I think I'm gonna put the face tattoo head back on there. I know that I never thought I'd say that, but I'd rather have more articulation with the head than anything else. That's more so what matters, especially when you've got his head turned so you can't really see um like the tattoo that's actually on his face. That's what I did with my Elite 101 Cody Rhodes. I swapped the head to make it so there's no neck tattoo on his face, if you can see that. And I actually did that with the suited basic. So now the suited basic looks like this, which is a bit of a bummer. I just don't want to like add acetone on the figures or anything. Because quite frankly, I don't want to damage them. Maybe the glasses there on the disciple head would work a little better with LA Knight. I'm gonna try that actually, because it seems to. I don't really know. Like his face is kind of skinny, and I just dropped the glasses again. Good grief, man! But LA Knight with these glasses might work a little better. I'm gonna get it live right here. Not really too sure about that. I don't know. Looks a little goofy. Just hides his eyebrows, makes him look a little weird. I don't know, but this figure's really good. I like the basic LA Knight. Now we've got three people currently on. Oh wait, never mind. kind of stinks because I don't really want to be here, just like with the awkward silence, occasionally fiddling with LA Knight's glasses or anything. But it's just not many people are hopping on. It would be kind of pointless to talk to nobody. But for future reference, if you guys are wondering, I'm guessing that this will be on YouTube. For you guys to watch a little later, if you're not currently available for it. But I've never really done one of these before, so I'm not 100% sure how they work. This is more of like a 100 subscriber special. I guess you could say that. First live stream. Hitting 100 subscribers was outrageous. Never thought I'd ever do that. It might be a small number to some people, but for someone like me, that's a big number. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to help make that happen. I didn't know you could actually put stuff into the chat on your own stuff. I just put yeet. Excuse me. I may keep this going for maybe like another 10 minutes or so, because not many people are hopping on, unfortunately. I'm not mad at you guys at all. Don't worry. If you've got other arrangements, if you're not if you're like too busy to get on, I totally understand. I know it was a bit of a weird time to live stream. I might try it again sometime, maybe like on a Saturday or something, like on some sort of weekend. I think that will be a little more successful. But yeah, depending on what happens, I might end at like say like maybe 45 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys some time to hop on a little bit. I was gonna say 40, but that's in like 7 minutes. So I'm gonna give you guys some time. I'm gonna put some interchangeable hands on my LA Knight. I'm gonna see how this looks. This is the closest thing I have to his signature post hands. Because if you don't know, all the basic hands are removable, or the main event hands or whatever. I've been trying to train myself to say main event series. They were just basics for so long. That's hard. But yeah, you can't tell. Sorry, I meant to say yeah. You can't tell me that doesn't look sick. You got LA Knight, signature pose. We're gonna put the we're not. We're gonna retire them glasses. We're gonna take the hands away and all that. Yeah, there's LA Knight his signature pose. Obviously, it's not completely accurate because he's got his thumb out like this, more like the I love you sign. But yes, here's LA Knight. I like this figure a lot. I was waiting for LA Knight. I was gonna get his elite, but then I saw like the official like in box picture, and then like the head sculpt just wasn't really nailing it for me. But yeah. I know I said I'm gonna retire with the glasses, but I wanted to see how they look on Gunther. There he is. Yeah, depending on how things go, um, I'll probably end at 45. Yeah, 45 minutes. But it's been pretty fun. And answer some of those questions we had at the beginning, getting certain figures. It's been fun. Here's my other Rob Van Dam figure. I think this head sculpt would work better on here. Like this is the Elite 27. No, wait, no, this isn't. Um, is that the Elite 27? Is this a repaint of the Elite 27 head sculpt? I'm just realizing that because I remember the Elite one was the Elite 27 was smirking. This one's also smirking. And I'm sure it's not. I mean that they probably wouldn't bring back that kind of head sculpt for a flashback character. But yes, I think this head sculpt would work better on there, and I would do the swap if the ponytail hadn't have been missing on the back. Yeah, not quite sure with that one. I've had this figure for a long time. It's pretty beat up, but as far as like the decals and everything, man, it's pretty cool. Got the white singlet, very similar to the Elite 91 Chase, which was canceled unfortunately. And as you can see, I also have the signature pose, but it doesn't have the interchangeable hands of today. I think I'm gonna leave him in the shot. Just get my RVD figures over here. I wanted his ultimate so bad. I can never find it though. So I guess the time has kind of passed for that. I also wanted his Elite 91. One thing I want to try, I got Solo Sokoa, and he always comes with the plastic black towel. This is more of like a rubbery type plastic. And I got the Daniel Garcia AEW towel right here, which is under certain lights, it's a bit more like a bit more like indigo, dark bluish. But I think it would look decent on the Solo. We're gonna put it on right now and see how it looks. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I think it's a little long. That's the main reason like why it doesn't look like that insane. But like if you, I mean, I don't know, mate. Maybe certain angles hide the fact that a lot's hanging off on the side. You can make it look a little bit better, but overall, I mean, I don't really think it's the best. I haven't actually tried that yet, so I decided might as well try it on stream. Here's the Daniel Garcia figure, by the way. It's pretty cool. I got him in his signature pose. He's got very Joe Hendry like trunks, very Joe Hendry ish. So if you wanted to make a Joe Hendry custom and you don't want it to be like a Mattel one, you don't really have like a preference on that stuff, like the part usage and everything. Jump on the AEW figure. It's really cool. It's of course Daniel Garcia. Obviously this face doesn't look like Joe Hendry, but I think everything else would be pretty good. Maybe if you put like a I don't know, maybe like a Christian Cage head on there, maybe Cody Rhodes. I don't know. I think it would look good. I can't really think of anybody who would really match Joe Hendry in terms of AEW head sculpts. There's few ideas for Mattel head sculpts that I would have. That was an accident. I just smacked my water against the ring. My water cup. Like I said with this live stream, hello. Natalie Hartwell just joined the chat. But like I said with the like the intent of this live stream, this is supposed to be like mainly answer questions. If you have a question, drop it down. We're mostly just down here to talk wrestling, talk figures, and maybe talk a little bit of Bad Blood, like we were at the beginning, coming up. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I believe. And that's the day that I'm coming back from vacation, so I will be sure. Actually, no, Friday will be. I think. I don't even know anymore, but yeah, so I'll definitely be around for it, and I'll be filming a review on it, and hopefully the predictions as well. I don't know about that though, because I think like Friday's gonna be the day where I get home. So maybe like no predictions. I won't make any promises, but I would like to pump that out. And we have just gone over 45, 28 seconds ago to be exact. But I was gonna keep it going for a little bit. But yes. Cool. What one thing that I want to do, like Cody Rhodes, obviously he doesn't really wear like the weight belts no more. He's just got the undisputed championship mostly around his waist, for most of the time. But I wondered if there would be a way to have like the belt right here, right? We're gonna clip it up around his waist, and I figured this would be pretty cool. I'm putting it on more loosely than usual. Actually, no, I could loosen it up a little bit on second thought. No, I can't even clip the studs up. Hold on a second. There we go. It's a little more loose now around his waist, so it like slides up. One thing I wanted to do, I wanted to see if I could like connect the weight belt through there. He's never actually done it. He's never done it, but I think it would be a pretty cool look for this to have it like around the waist. I mean, like around the belt, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't really look the most natural. There's just a lot of just like random ideas coming into my mind in terms of like fix ups and customization and all that extra accessories. Well, in this moment in time, but it looks pretty nice, but not the most natural. It is like sticking out a little bit, but yes. Wait, Bella and Cody. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Hold on a second. I forgot to mention how the Rob Van Dam came with the Monday Night Wars microphone, and he also came with like the microphone holding hands, so you could have him hold the microphone and everything, which is very cool. I think doing something along the lines of this for the Raw logo would be pretty cool, because like focusing on that, it says Raw is War. That they could do something along the lines of that. Maybe like have it say Raw is War, like maybe just have it say Raw is War again, just with like the updated Raw logo. I think that would be a pretty unique idea. I'm just noticing now. You probably can't see this on camera, but if I get a good focus, you might be able to see that it actually still has the WWE logo in there. I would prefer just like the blank nothing microphone and then like painted the Raw as War over it. It's not really too big of a deal. But yes, Cody Rhodes holding the Raw's War microphone looks very cool, and goes to show how they indeed should bring back that kind of theme of microphone. Like I think that would be really cool, especially if they were to get a new Raw logo. That they've had the one they have now for years. So, but to get like a new Raw logo would be pretty cool. I would assume it's coming because they just announced the new SmackDown logo, and also the move to Netflix next year is also going to be there's going to be a lot of changes to the product. I would assume so. That's cool. Thank you much. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes to the product. I would assume so. So a new Raw logo would definitely make sense. Also, it would be a pretty big bummer to have it on 2 hours on Netflix instead of 3 hours like I'm used to. I was expecting like 3 hours, no commercials on Netflix. I thought that would have been better, but that's where we are now. At least that's what like most reports are stating. I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmed or not. I don't know all the details. Yet I still want to call myself a wrestling journalist. But yes, that's basically all I've gathered so far. I've gone into more detail in the past. This Cody attire is really cool on the Basic Series 143. I've always been a big fan of this attire. I kind of wish we would have gotten like an official elite form. There was this one dude who did like a custom. He would like I don't know how quite he did it, but he like made this into an elite using the actual basic body. Yeet. but yeah, I'm not sure how he did it, and I do forget his name. Very sorry about that. But he's like this big customizer, and what he actually did a little bit later on He had like the AEW Jazzwares torso. Let me show you. Jazzwares torso, and he used it to make. He put it on the WWE action figures. Jazzwares torsos, they use a lot of the same like stuff, like a lot of the same torsos for a lot of different people. But I think these torsos are realistic. Like for a lot of guys, you can see Kenny Omega. He's pretty like shredded in terms of like abs, but not that like outrageously big and jacked. But yes, I feel like they always give the basics the perks or the main event figures or whatever as far as like gears, because like there's a Seth right here, Seth Rollins. Oh, good grief. You can have like this is the Elimination Chamber attire. Super duper clean right here. I love this attire. Black, white, gold. Very cool combination of colors. And the gold kick pads really top it off at the bottom, white tips at the end. I did a short review on this, like in a short fashion. But yes, this is a very cool basic. I like that one a lot. Yes, as far as the basics getting the cooler tires, I feel like that's always been the case. Because like I feel like the more fresh colors, like the more fresh looking colors get on the basics, like we see quite a lot of yellow every once in a while, and I think yellow is a color that looks really fresh on figures, like the top pick Logan Paul. You know I had to show this. Yellow looks super fresh. Love yellow on that. Yeah, Logan Paul. And yes, my hands are, I don't know why, my hands are pretty shaky tonight. I'm having a hard time holding figures. And also at LA Knight's glasses, having a hard time holding those. Yeah. I feel like WWE have toned down on LA Knight's momentum a little bit. I mean, they obviously made him the United States champion, but he's not as crazy in demand anymore. People aren't really saying like have LA Knight unseat Cody Rhodes or anything like that. Like, which is a bit of a shame. Hello, OWS Wrestling. Nice to see you here. But yes, or should I say, yeah, WWE has have kind of toned down LA Knight a little bit, in my personal opinion, to the point where he's not as popular as he once was. But don't get me wrong, he's still super over. The yeah movement is huge. There's more people on currently, so I'm starting to talk a little more consistently. The more and more I look at this Solo Sokoa, I'm kind of like it's a good figure. Don't get me wrong. Like you got the updated torso and everything from his Elite 104 figure, but I don't know like just from afar. I don't know, dude. Like I don't know. You look at it and you see the updated torso, and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. But then like you see like the skinny arms, you know what Solo Sikoa looks like and everything. He's a big dude. He's got the big arms. He's got the big legs. He's not like a jacked dude, hence why they gave him this torso, which I think is accurate. I think this is a big upgrade, and some of the like lower parts are upgraded and everything. But I don't know, skinny legs, skinny arms, kind of weird. But you know, when you got the shirt on, it kind of covers up a few of the issues that I have with this figure. Yes, overall, I do think the Solo is really nice. Definitely better than his Elite 104 figure. And I think the Ultimate Edition Solo was a really big sleeper. Did you see the Ultimate Edition Solo at SDCC? I think that's a sleeper. I'm hyped for that. I might pick that up. I know I already have the Elite Solo, but Ultimate Edition Solo would be amazing. All the different like face scans. I'm hyped for that Solo. He's built like KO in fig form. I agree with that. Kevin Owens used to have like the skinny arms, but I feel like they've upgraded his formula a little bit to where he has arms more along the lines of like Gunther. Like I think like size wise, this is more like KO's arms, in figure form at least. But yeah, they definitely upgraded him. I remember the first KO Elite. I was not a fan of that one, but not only were the arms too skinny, like I mentioned, but I feel like the head sculpt wasn't really there. But his new elites are really good. The WrestleMania 32 KO had that build. Did they make a WrestleMania 32 KO? I'm trying to remember what was he wearing and what was he actually doing? I think he was in that ladder match, if I'm right, like that Intercontinental title ladder match, the one where Zack Ryder won. But yeah, I don't remember quite if they've made that yet. Let me know. Like I don't know if you're talking about figure or like just Kevin Owens like person himself. Oh, you meant 38. Oh, WrestleMania 38 Kevin Owens. I actually had that figure. Let me grab it. WrestleMania 38 KO. This is a really nice figure. I mean, like I kind of being negative Nancy in terms of all the articulation on the figures during this particular stream, but like the ab crunch doesn't really work too well. Feet are kind of loose, but overall, I like this KO. I think it's a good representation of him. Sometimes that's all you need. You don't really need something that's like crazy over the top, all this detail or anything like that. You just need something that resembles the character, which is the case with that Gunther and the new JD McDonough. I think the new JD McDonough is very underrated. I think it's very much to his likeness. Like you look at it and you go like, this isn't the most detailed figure of all time. And especially if you like take off the jackets. Some people hate. Oh my goodness, my apologies. Some people hate on this attire because it's like a non Judgment Day attire, but I think it's pretty cool. You got the green by Natalie. It was cool to have you hop on for this live stream. But yes, quite a few people hate on this JD like attire because it's not like Judgment Day or anything like that. But do you have Ultimate Warrior? I'm gonna get away from JD for a second. I have two Ultimate Warriors. One is a basic, and one is this elite right here. This is the Target exclusive 2-pack with Papa Shango Ultimate Warrior, and I think it's cool. It's got all the nice colorations on it and everything. On Ultimate Warrior, obviously a very toyetic wrestler. They make a lot of figures of him, a lot of Ultimate editions of him, and I definitely think that's understandable. I think he's a very toyetic guy, and a lot of people have nostalgia from the Ultimate Warrior character. But yeah, thought the Warrior. But this JD is really nice. I like this JD a lot. It's just very much to his likeness. Who's your fave of all time? I was waiting for this question. So I'm almost 100% sure you're not talking about figure wise. I think you're talking about wrestler wise. Fave of all time? That's hard to say. There's quite a few that come to mind. I love John Cena. I love Roman Reigns. I love Seth Rollins. I love Shawn Michaels. I love AJ Styles, Undertaker, Kane. But I think the person that comes to mind probably Randy Orton. I love Randy Orton. I love his charisma. I love his skill set. I love his moves, his longevity. I just love everything about Randy Orton. He's absolutely awesome. And I wish he wouldn't lose every match he has on the PLE these days. That's really, really weird. He should be winning more. Like people like Randy Orton in their sort of like I think he's in his 40s that they're in like a place of their career in where they should be winning a lot of their matches. Your favorite is Warrior. I respect that. He obviously he offered a lot to the business. A lot of people hate on him. Randy is a great pick. Yep, he is. I love Randy. And I also respect the Ultimate Warrior pick too because he contributed a lot to the business. A lot of people hate on him, but I still think he was solid. But yes, thoughts. Oh wait, I already said that. Thoughts on LA Knight as the United States champion? I meant to say. Um, so if you're in favor, hey, how about this? If you're in favor of LA Knight as United States champion, if you like it and all that, comment yeah. And if you don't like it, comment nah nah. We'll see. Will I get yes or nah nah? How many subs do you have? I think 104, 104. I'm not quite sure. because like like numbers are growing a lot, but for a lot of channels, including myself. But last time I checked, I had 104, and I just hit 100 on Saturday. So thank you to everyone who subscribed to me for that. A milestone I never thought I'd hit. 105 now. Oh wow. 105 subscribers. Elite 105. That's one of my favorite Elite series of all time. So to have like that many subscribers, like 105, that's great. And just everything on Elite 105. I love Elite 105. The only one I don't have, well, I don't have the Braun Strowman either, but the one I don't have right now is Carmelo Hayes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that one. Like I said earlier in the stream, I kind of just want a new Elite of Carmelo, more main roster attire. And I also want a new head sculpt on him, bro. I didn't really like the head sculpt that was on him originally. But yes, thoughts on the new Monday Night War Rob Van Dam? Like I did a sort of mini review on it earlier. I picked it up earlier today at Walmart. Very loose head, Rob Van Dam. Actually 108. Actually, oh, I have to go. Sorry. See you, bro. Have a good night. But yes, thoughts on the Rob Van Dam. I feel like it can move better because he's an athletic guy. But as far as like what it is, oh no, I'd probably give it like probably a 9 out of 10. I think this is a great Rob Van Dam, one of his best elites. Yeah, I definitely like the RVD. And I also think this head sculpt would look good on there. It's just that the ponytail's missing on the back, like I said. Also, I need to stop saying "like I said" because a lot of the people who are on right now are actually like new viewers who weren't on here originally, so they don't so they have no clue what I'm talking about. But yes, I think that head would look good on that one if he had the ponytail, obviously. Yeet. I love Jey Uso, bro, and I wish like beggars can't be choosers, but I do wish he was the like a world champion right now. He's had quite a few opportunities. I wish he was world champion, but I was crying out for a Jey Uso Intercontinental title run of all time. That's what we've got now. So I've just got to be happy with that, and I am. I love Jey Uso. I still have JD right here. I'm gonna put the jacket back on him and put him back so we don't have we can contribute less to the mess I have, because a lot of the figures that I've gotten out for this I just haven't put back, so I don't want to contribute to the mess no more. The studs are kind of hard to clip up in the front. You got to kind of put all your force into it. It kind of depends on like where you start in terms of it. If you start at the bottom, I don't recommend that. It's going to be a nightmare. At the top, it's going to be a little more easy if you start there. But yes, this JD is really nice. Like I said, I think it's a very underrated figure. One of the more underrated newer figures for sure. It's a great figure, and you can also have the hair down, hair sculpt on there if you want. But I'll put him back. JD McDonough has left the chat, as in the figure. But yes, the more and more I think about it, yeah, I've definitely settled on the fact that we should have a new Monday Night Raw logo. I think that would be really, really nice. Maybe base it off the Attitude Era version, like on this microphone. That would be awesome. But yes, that SmackDown got a new logo for their season premiere. I thought Raw was going to get a new logo for their season premiere. They oddly didn't. But I like the new SmackDown logo personally. I think it's good. It kind of looks like it says Smack Sound, but I think it's really good. It gives me some 2015 vibes, definitely. So it's got that nostalgia factor for me. It's got the factor of actually being a good looking SmackDown logo, and it's got something of every era. It reminds me of the Attitude Era SmackDown. It reminds me of Ruthless Aggression Era SmackDown. Reminds me of my kind of classic SmackDown, which is 2015. I started watching WWE in 2015. A little bit of 2014, but 2015 was the year I really got into it. So it's got the nostalgia factor for basically every wrestling, basically every wrestling fan out there who's been watching for a while. I'm gonna grab Cody and I'm gonna grab Seth and I'm gonna have them across from each other now. So it can be like because like when you just got like figures in there, you don't have your face in the stream and all that. You want the like you want the coolest visual possible. So I think this is a cool visual right here. You got Cody and Seth in amongst all the people. I did a banner. I did a banner update on my channel recently, and I wanted to make it Seth and Cody, but I ended up going with just a bunch of random figures like the other Cody, and then the Randy and Logan Paul and Roman Reigns and LA Knight. I think that's who it was. But yes, that's a very cool looking visual with Cody and Seth. And if you've never seen my shelf that's on this way over here, it appears in my stop motions a little bit. This is like the centerpiece. Cody and Seth, I have them, and then on the side I have I have tag teams like Pretty Deadly and the Ascension. Speaking of Pretty Deadly, yes, boy. Thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah, we're pretty past the hour mark, so I'm probably gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed that live stream. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people hopping on quite a bit, more than I thought we'd get, to be honest. And we got to answer some good questions, find some cool figures, talk about some figures, talk about upcoming wrestling events, stuff in wrestling. I just wanted to do this before I go on vacation, but I would like to go live more. So if you guys would like to see that, I would definitely be happy to do it. It was a lot of fun, but yes, Jed Wrestling is out.